Hello, Hungry Hunters! Today we're going to be doing another weapon tier list. It's going to be mine.
Weapon is terrible.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, anyway. Again, this tier list, we have some categories that we have to think about. First, it's playstyle. Second is multiplayer capabilities. Yeah, multiplayer capabilities. Learning curve. And overall fun with the weapon. So I'm going to do my best because some I haven't even really truly
well, remember,
dived
just
in. But
think impressions as well, like what you think of the weapon.
Yes.
Like that kind of
Yes.
thing. And there's no order to this, so you can start wherever you want. You could put a certain 2 in certain categories if you want to.
No, because I agree. If you have watched Andy's, I do agree that these. Oh, hold on, we're gonna make these smaller. These.
Oh, now you want to make them smaller, huh?
After seeing yours, now I'm like thinking about it. But I like it when it overlaps the line.
All right.
Yeah. So the only reason why I say this, I know they've been around for like a long time. Again, it's not my cup of tea. I don't find it fun to play with. It's almost like a shooter, and I've played.
You're playing Halo.
Yeah, I've played enough shooters. If I wanted to play a shooter.
Wait, do I know what is it? What's the cap? Exoprimal?
Exoprimal. And I know a lot of people might be saying like, oh, what about bow? Bow is a little bit different. I feel like it requires you could play.
You were gonna say more skill, weren't you?
No. You need to be closer. Whereas like the other two, you could be farther, and that's okay.
Yeah, the only outlier to that would be a pierce bow, because pierce bow sits a little further.
Yes.
But
It really depends on
you're pretty close.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure about those two. I know I played like maybe a couple times in my whole Monster Hunter career, I guess, in different ones as well. Freedom Unite, Rise, I think namely those two. I mean, again, I remember it probably is good for multiplayer. That is probably a plus, but for now, for my just overall thoughts about the bow guns, yes, D tier. Learning curve, I don't know either. I'm not too sure. So I guess when we were talking about the bow, I did enjoy it in terms of a learning curve. I guess there is a learning curve to it to get good at it, to get good.
What do you think about the difficulty of the weapon?
The difficulty? It could be, obviously, I wouldn't tell somebody.
No, based on your experience.
Oh, my experience.
This is your tier list. Remember that.
Difficulty, I probably have it sit in the B.
Okay, that's fair.
B section. It's fun. Learning curve isn't so bad. Again, knowing where the monster weak points are is something that you need to. It's another thing altogether. There's other things that I don't understand, like the whole wide and piercing types.
No. That's no. If you're talking about wide and stuff, that's gun lance.
Oh, that's gun lance.
Yeah. Okay,
wrong weapon.
Bow has like rapid. It has like. Oh no, it has. I think it has a.
No, you're right. You're right. It's gun lance.
You're right.
It's gun lance. Okay.
No, spread. Spread is the one you're thinking. Yeah.
But I do like it in terms of it's fun. It is super fun. I love doing the dodges in Rise specifically. I do want to try it in World.
G is just an investment.
Honestly, you have to pick 1 or 2 weapons because you don't have a lot of items.
Because you're poor.
Yes, you're super poor. But I think B is a good
Can
spot
I pick the next weapon you do?
Okay.
Can you do gun lance?
Gun lance. Okay, so gun lance. I do actually like gun lance. Once you get the pattern, there is a certain pattern, and once you get it, it's kind of cool. I only know 1 or 2 things. I kind of like being able to rocket myself elsewhere. I don't know how to play it very well, but it is fun. Learning curve, it might be a little bit more on the difficult end. I wouldn't obviously tell somebody, or like even for me, I wouldn't pick it up right away. I know when I tried it the first time, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I always have to think about sharpness and stuff like that. It was overwhelming. I'm gonna put it in maybe B. I think I'm gonna put it in B. I do enjoy it. It's different obviously than the lance, but overall I think B. Okay. B is where it goes.
Not bad. Okay, I asked for hammer next.
Hammer. I kind of like it. I do like it.
Yes. Yes.
Stop. I do like it. I think it belongs in S tier. It's very, in terms of like multiplayer, play wise, enjoying how it's played.
That is the right answer.
The learning curve is it's simple enough, but also like there is levels to how you play, but it is a good you know, pick up and play type of weapon, and just hitting the monsters with like the hard like boom, boom. And I do like I don't know, it just feels good.
Yeah, that's right.
To smack them up.
Yes,
smack
it does.
them up.
Give them concussions. That's exactly it.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
I want you to cover dual blades.
Dual blades. Okay, so I don't know if you know this already, but I started with dual blades. I was a dual blade main back in the day. In terms of how it fits into my play style, and if I have fun with it, I haven't played it more recently, so I don't know how much it has changed. I think I do enjoy it, and because I think I just look like an anime character, I do enjoy it. I think I'm gonna put it in B. Man, I'm like such a B. I'm basic. I'm B for basic.
I didn't say it.
And you can't say that.
I didn't say it.
I think I do like it. I want to dabble more into it. I think I'm gonna give it another try. I did enjoy it when I did play it. There is, well, at least back before you could do the whole like Levi Attack on Titan movement, there was some where you have to position yourself because, you know, if you wanted to do that demon mode, you have to be in a certain spot and you can't just randomly just do it. So I don't know. I'm not too sure, but this is from my experience with the dual blade. So I think B is a good spot.
What's next? I want you to cover Charge Blade.
Charge Blade. Now, Charge Blade, I've tried it. I gave it a good go. I don't know why, and I don't know, and people have mentioned during streams that I'm doing fine, but I always feel like I'm missing something. I always feel like I'm like, oh, am I doing this right? And I'm always confused. I'm never really looking at what I'm doing, if that makes sense. I'm always looking at the files. Always looking at the files, seeing where I'm being charged. Like, is a shield charge or is a sword charge? Or it is fun when I do the pizza cutter, because then I just like pizza or pizza cutter time. I think, oh man,
you're putting it in B, aren't you?
I'm gonna put it in B, but it's
you're putting it in B.
I feel like maybe
put it in B. Go ahead.
Hold on.
You're taking the safe answer.
No, I know. Maybe I should make it just three levels or 4 levels. So you gotta pick. But B.
There's no middle. Next tier list we do, there's no middle.
I mean, we gotta. After my whole take on things, most of the things are B. I think I'm gonna put. Oh, in terms of like, if I would ever learn it, I tried this when the very first time it came up. It didn't feel good to me. It didn't feel good to me. Okay, I've got to make a clear
it's okay,
answer.
Just make a basic decision. It's fine. It
looks and it feels cool, but in all honesty, I feel like I'm missing out on the fight. I'm gonna put an C. I wouldn't recommend this to like my past self if I'm picking it up. Let's just say, for the first time, just because it's like you just do another one for now, if anything. So I think C is a good point. So player, I think if anything, you need to position yourself. There's not like I've missed many of those elemental discharges like way too many times. All right, so next one.
Oh, next one?
Yeah. Greatsword. Okay, so I remember being so intimidated by Greatsword because it was super slow, but trying it out in Rise and then GU. Hot damn! Why is it so good?
Yeah, okay,
why
no.
Is it so
Remember,
good?
GU has Valor. That's why we enjoyed so much.
That's true.
Right. So now let's take Valor out of the equation for a second.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
What about Rise and World?
I think I've tried it. I don't think I tried it in World. Rise, I have. I did like it in Rise. Rise, not Sunbreak. Rise, I did like it. I liked the more simpler Wirebug skills that they had. You really had to position yourself. I liked the whole like shoulder, like that felt good, and getting a stun from that was so cool. Not so much after like in Sunbreak.
Because of the counter.
The counter. Why do you have a counter?
But
man?
you don't
Why?
have. The thing is, you don't have to.
You don't have to use it. No, but yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
But I think those two.
Yes, that's the way.
Stop.
That is the way. That's the way. Don't worry about it. Okay, give me some Insect Glaive.
Insect Glaive. I'm so sorry. Like, it doesn't belong here because I think this is just lower. Like, this is...
Okay, now why is it C?
The reason why it's C is because I feel like I don't know how to use it. And I don't have fun with it. Very similar to Charge Blade, even though I am, from what other people have mentioned, they said that I'm fine with it. I just feel like I'm so confused. I feel like I don't know. I just don't get it. I know I have to just use it more often, maybe. I don't like how I have to like get with the Kinsect, get certain spots to get buffs again, I'm always looking at the corner of the screen and not exactly what is happening on the screen, like the monster. I'm missing out on the action.
Okay, now I have a question for you then. Okay, because I know you're gonna rank Hunting Horn a little higher.
Yeah.
Right. What's the difference between you looking at the screen for that versus Hunting Horn?
Hunting Horn. Oh, that's a good question. Hunting Horn, I feel like I don't always have to.
Or is it upkeep? Is that why? Because I just thought about it now too. Is it because on screen when you look at things like Charge Blade and Instaclave, which still happens to be in your C tier, you have to look at the on-screen things for upkeep, right? You have to look at files, you have to look at bugs. But for Hunting Horn, is it because when you're looking on screen, it's just for reference? It's not for, I guess you need to fill this gauge on Hunting Horn.
No, yes, more for reference. Yeah. So I'm still looking at where I'm hitting, and sometimes
that's not bad.
For now, I guess we could do Hunting Horn now. I've used it back in Freedom Unite, so that was when it was super janky. There, where you have to like kind of step back from the fight, do your thing, and I remember memorizing these notes as well. Okay, I did memorize it. They made it easier having the notes kind of like on the screen, which is
and there's only 4 now, right? Back then there were so many combinations.
There was so much more combinations. Yeah. A different. From what I remember, there was so much more combinations. This one is the way I do enjoy that. It's more simpler, but also it still has its complexity. What I do like about Hunting Horn again is that there's so much different swings. There's different swings, and I like the idea of changing things up, finding either like the big, swinging, and then there's a different kind of swing where you could kind of follow it through a continuous string of attacks. And the sound, I think it's a fun weapon. I'm gonna put it over here.
That's fair.
I think it's good. I love the buffs for multiplayer. Yes, that was one of the reasons why I picked it up. I love just helping out my teammates, if anything. Oh yeah. Okay. So A.
Okay.
I would say
let's talk about Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield. Now I tried Sword and Shield. I wish I could, do better in terms of like the hop back.
That's the only thing you want to do when it comes to Sword and Shield. It's always a little hop back.
It's so hard though, like to actually get the iframe. It's so fun. I get to shuriken stuff. The shield bashing, that's cool. I just feel like actual like a hunter just going everywhere. I think I'm gonna put it in A, only because I'm not good at it, but I still have fun with it. In terms of multiplayer, it doesn't really affect anybody else. I think it's a good, well-rounded weapon, perfect to start with. I think A. I think A is perfect. It feels good there.
Okay, let's talk about some tips.
There's potentially 2 there.
You know which tip I'm talking about.
All right, Lance. Hello, Lance. Lance. Oh, Lance. Where can I put you? I actually picked that up back also when things were so janky. Just for Diablos, because I couldn't reach his face.
Back in Freedom.
I think I have to give it more of a chance. It's a good weapon for depending on what Monster Hunter you're playing. In terms of soloing and multiplayer, I think it could be well-rounded. Like, it's fine. I know I did learn that combo, which was kind of cool to learn.
Oh, the jump back?
Yeah, the jump back.
But that's just Rise, though. Or Sunbreak, rather.
Sunbreak, yeah. That's Sunbreak. I don't know if it's in World. I think just because, I don't know. I don't want to put it in B, but
You're going to put it in B.
I haven't... I don't really have much of an opinion. It has its place, depending on, I don't know, back then at least, where sometimes one weapon might be better to hunt a certain monster. I don't know. I think I just don't have a clear opinion. I don't know if it's fun. I can't say it's fun. I think, no, but you know what? I have more fun with the gun lance than Lance.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what it is. I think I like that whole like, pa, and then it's like pa, pa, pa.
So is it staying there or is it?
No, I think it's gonna go and see. It doesn't feel right though. Like it probably could be right here.
No,
but
in between.
Yeah, if it's anything right here, and it's only because, not that I don't like it.
She doesn't like the tips, guys.
I didn't have.
Boys.
I mean, it's not like I.
Boys, she doesn't like the tip.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Moving on.
Longsword.
It was kind of fun. It was fun in Rise. I don't know about Sunbreak. I did play a little bit of that. I think I soloed an Apex Diablos with that one. I think it's perfect. I love the whole like swing and the whole counters and everything. Sunbreak, I'm not too sure in terms of that. I tried it in Freedom Unite, just okay. I think A. I'm gonna put it in A.
Oh.
It was fun to try in Rise, and I did pick it up, and like that was the only thing I would play for like a good month or so. Yeah, I think it will belong. It'll belong in A. Multiplayer wise, I think you still could make it. Learning curve, I think it's decent. There was a little bit of a learning curve actually to get the counter specifically. But once you got, I remember being frustrated. I remember that. We don't talk about that.
I remember that.
But anyway, yeah, I think this feels good. This feels good.
Okay, that's the end of the tier list.
Wait!
That's it.
No! Obviously, my baby goes over there. And there's so many reasons for me, okay? The first time I put it... Get this down here. Get this down here. Get away. You're gonna be over there. I'll put it over here. So, swags. My swagsy swags.
Wow, your tier list is very even.
It is actually. Whoa.
Except for Bogans.
I feel like they don't even exist in my
They're not part of Monster Hunter.
They're in the recycling bin right now. They're garbage.
Oh, man.
For swags, when the first time they came out, I wanted to. It was what was it? Charge Blade, Insect Glaive, and Swags that were the new
right,
weapons.
they were new weapons.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
right, they were new.
I was so excited to try them because I never felt so like a main in any of the other ones besides Hunting Horn, and I'm like, I want to try something different. I tried Charge Blade. I remember I tried Insect Glaive, but once I got to Swags, I'm like, wow, this feels so like good. It feels.
They're the new kids on the block. That's right.
They were. It felt more natural to me. I love the fact that you could roll farther or faster with the axe, and then you're a little bit slower with the sword. Rise really did it well. Makes it seem like a dance. World as well, in terms of like it made it feel like good hits with the axe especially, which you don't really normally would use a lot of. Everything about it is so fun. It's just super fun. When they added the whole like latching onto the monster to do the...
That's cool. That's really cool.
What do you call it? The discharge thingy. Oh my god, it's just so fun. Everything about it is so fun. Even if they added that counter in Sunbreak, I feel like it's fair. Well, not fair, but it didn't hurt it in a sense. But I think overall it's just a good weapon. In terms of, I don't know, I felt fine playing it, even just like new to it. Like I felt fine with it. Maybe I wouldn't give it to somebody who's just brand new to Monster Hunter, but funny enough though, in GU I still like it. Yeah, in GU I still like it. Something about it swinging the axe.
It is your main, so...
And then the sword is just like... yeah, I think this is good. I think this feels good. I don't think I'm going to change things. Let me just look over it just real quick.
You sure you don't want to put everything in B?
Stop! Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to pretend B doesn't exist, okay? If it doesn't exist... it doesn't exist.
Okay, this is spicy now. Go. If B didn't exist,
If B didn't exist, okay, I think Bogo's here. It's just such a fun weapon. Where do you go, bro? Where do you go, bro? I want to give it more of a chance as well. I think it's fun. I think it's fun for me. No, I don't know. I need the B! I need the B! It's a neutral! It's a neutral! Oh god. Okay, let's do you first. I think it might be a C.
Okay.
It might be a C. Dual blades. I think it's also because I'm kind of biased in a sense, because that was my very first weapon I've ever picked up. And I was so in it. I was like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this one because of the sharpness. I remember. You
gotta make a decision. Come on.
I think A. Just feeling it. It was so fun back in Freedom Unite. But yeah, I think this is my piece.
Okay.
This is mine.
All right, guys. Let us know why it's all wrong.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Give us the spice.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So.
All right, so we're gonna do the
make
whole
a copy of this.
mix. We're gonna do the mix. They're gonna be like, why did you put your own thing in the...
That's if they know yours, wax, man.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna do this because
this is just to screw all the new people.
I know. We'll just put it all. We'll have like one only in S tier. We'll have this only on S tier. There we go. Okay. Anyways, so here it is, the tier list. Let us know if you agree, disagree, what you think about, if I missed something as well. Yeah, just let's hear your thoughts about it. Let's
Why
discuss.
longsword is in D tier? Yeah.
Why my main swags belongs in D tier? You know what I'm saying? Let us know what we should do next in terms of tier lists.
Master Pass.
We are not doing that.
Smash or pass?
No.
Kazu.
No!
Smash.
Okay.
Mizu. Smash.
Let's move along in the...
Smash.
Thank you for watching, and as always,
Smash.
stay hungry.
Smash.
No.
Smash. Smash.